the responsibility of every Jamaican to realize that we are in a major crisis as it relates to the price of oil internationally. And therefore, you need to take responsibility for your household and your business to see what you can do.
Beyond the ordinary, into the infinite, this is Conzops Media. This isn't just inflation. This is what happens when global conflicts hit your everyday life. Jamaica has been warned to brace for fuel price increases driven by instability in the global oil market linked to war in the Middle East. And the response isn't just about supply anymore, it's about controlling how we move. COVID-style measures, including work-from-home arrangements, are now being considered again, not for virus, but for fuel. Behind the scenes, Petrojam has already absorbed $1.3 billion in price increases over the past 4 weeks to shield the consumers. But if this continues, the burden could reach $11.8 billion by June. And that's where the pressure really builds.
It means that the $4.50 cap cannot be sustained. And it means that we'll have to have several different tiers of caps, probably 3, that will speak to what's happening in the market. And as I said, the pricing is weekly, so it means that we can adjust on a weekly basis. But let me be blatantly, truthfully, upfront, in your face. The government of Jamaica cannot stomach $11.8 billion with all of what we have to do and the contending priorities. And anybody who tell you any different, I'm sure they will after this press conference. Rubbish. No government in a situation like this can sustain that. So my words to you, Jamaica, is definitively we are going to see increases as long as this continues. We will do what we can do, but it is important that you do what you need to do to understand that you need to conserve. Starting today, government is going to have to look at policies to limit movements, especially transportation movements. I don't know, Minister Dixon, I don't know whether or not we go back to a COVID hybrid version of working from home, but something has to happen, because the level of traffic that I'm seeing on the road doesn't show me that anybody realizes that there's a war and the price of fuel and oil is just continuing to go up and up and up. So I'm sure that cabinet will deliberate and the government will come up with plans as to how to conserve, but it is 100% the responsibility of every Jamaican to realize that we are in a major crisis as it relates to the price of oil internationally. And therefore, you need to take responsibility for your household and your business to see what you can do. So, despite the global market volatility, Jamaica's energy security remains intact, supported by established finished product supply contracts and local refining capacity at Petrojam. So, it's not a matter of not being able to buy. It's the price. So there's no need to panic. I saw